What's up everybody, Brandon Rocky here at Go Headquarters, hitting you with the full breakdown for the home workout of the day. Today we are kicking things off with a steady state 10 minutes of a cardio task of your choosing. So guys, you're either gonna run for 10 minutes, row for 10 minutes, or bike for 10 minutes, whatever you've got access to. If you're not sure how far to run in 10 minutes, just run 5 minutes out, turn around at the 5-minute mark, and we're assuming you'll be back at the 10-minute mark, right? So one time only, 10 minutes of steady state cardio. Next up, we're gonna do some mobility work. So this is gonna take a few minutes, settle into this process, just chill out after that 10 minutes of cardio, right? We're gonna drop into lizard for 1 minute per side. So I've got a vertical shin, my foot is flat, my hands are inside this leg, and we're gonna do active lizard. So we're gonna keep that back knee off the ground. If I am mobile enough, I'm gonna try to work my way down to the ground. Maybe I'm mobile enough to get my forearms on the ground, but again, keep that back knee off the ground for this one today. Again, you've maybe seen some other options where we've glided and done some knee push outs and things like that. Feel free to incorporate that. So 1 minute per leg. Then we're gonna do sleeper stretch. One way to help think about this one is like your scarecrows. We're basically gonna be in the bottom of a scarecrow position, if you can picture that, except while lying on our side. So I'm gonna lie down on my right side. I'm gonna take my arm, put it straight out, 90 degrees from my body. I'm gonna bend my elbow 90 degrees. So here's the scarecrow position. And I'm gonna internally rotate. So I'm trying to palm the ground. Now you can see I'm not getting to the floor. So I'm gonna bring my top arm and I'm gonna press that down gently. Do not force this, guys. And I'm gonna gently push that down for 30 seconds, right? So over time, of course, I'll get better at that, but we're feeling this through the bottom side shoulder. So I'm actually stretching that shoulder. So we're gonna do 3 rounds, 1 minute per leg lizard, and 30 seconds per arm on that sleeper stretch, okay? Then we're gonna move on to kind of some challenging positions. You could think of this as like mobility challenge plus a little bit of strength. So some difficulty going on. I have a big variety of equipment out here today. So I've got a gel ball, I've got a pair of dumbbells, a kettlebell, a white bar, a barbell. Whatever loading option you guys have to pull from is gonna be applied to some of the things moving forward today. So you can do this next drill with just about anything that I just listed. So on the easy side, white bar. Here's what we're gonna do. We're basically gonna do a Zotz press, except from the front rack. So I'm gonna refer to this as a press from squat today. So what we're gonna do is come down into the bottom of your squat. And if I've got a white bar, I've got like a shoulder width grip. And I'm just gonna press this thing up and back, make sure I get my extended arms, of course. And I'm gonna take this thing as vertical as I possibly can. I'll turn to the side so you guys can maybe see how vertical I can get. So I'm pulling back pretty hard on this thing at the top. So I'm gonna stay in the squat and do 10 presses. I can do the same thing with a ball if the ball's not too heavy. This is maybe too heavy for me to do this with, but you get the idea. So I can do my presses with dumbbells, I can do it with a white bar, I can do this with a kettlebell as well if the weight allows. So we're gonna do 10 of those. Then we're gonna do inchworm push-ups, but from a straddle. So I want you guys to go nice and wide on your stance. We're gonna start by bending over and shooting your hands through the legs. And I'm gonna start inching out from there. I'm gonna do 1 push-up on the first rep. And then I'm gonna crawl all the way back through. I want you guys to shoot through before standing. So that was 1. On rep 2, I want you to do 2 push-ups. So same thing, shoot through the back, crawl out. I'm on rep 2, so I'm gonna do 2 push-ups, crawl back in, don't forget to shoot through. Boom, I'm on rep 3, I need 3 push-ups, and so on. I'll save you guys the trouble of demonstrating the 4th and 5th rep here. But on rep 4, do 4 push-ups. On rep 5, do 5 push-ups. So it is 1 to 5 straddle inchworm push-ups. So 3 rounds, 10 press from squat, and then 1 to 5 inchworm push-ups from straddle. So that should take you a good little bit of time and definitely create a little bit of work before we get into the high intensity stuff. Whew, I'm already out of breath. So here's the Metcon, guys. The same loading thing I explained earlier is gonna come into full effect now. So maybe the item I chose and the thing I've got at home is just a barbell. So cool. In that event, we're gonna do squat cleans with a barbell, but I can do the same movement with some of these other implements, which I'll demonstrate. So the Metcon ahead of you is 21-15-9 squat cleans and then a 180-degree squat turn. So for your squat clean, the object needs to start on the ground. I'm gonna pull it up to my rack position one way or another, and I need to pass all the way through a squat and stand all the way back up. That's a rep. So again, object starts on the ground, pass through a full squat and stand. That's 2, and so on. So with a gel ball, looks about the same. Object starts on the ground, I'm gonna pop, drop under this thing through a full squat. When I come up, that's a rep. I can either drop it, or I could keep possession of the ball and just tap the ground and kind of do touch and go reps. Dumbbells, same thing. Objects start on the ground, pop, drop to a full squat. That's a rep. Tap the ground, pop, drop through a full squat. Kettlebell. This ends up a little bit of hand work on this one. So you're gonna see my hands switch from this grip to a by the horns grip. See that little hand change I'm doing? So any of those implements are cool for this workout. Then your 180-degree squat turn. I am facing south. I'm gonna go through a full squat, and I'm gonna turn in the air. That's 1, full squat, turn in the air, that's 2, and repeat. Notice, I'm not always turning counterclockwise. I would alternate, turn to the right, turn to the left, turn to the right, turn to the left. That way you don't get so dizzy that you're gonna fall out while you're under exertion, right? So, the workout is 21 squat cleans, 21 squat turns, 15 squat cleans, 15 squat turns, 9 squat cleans, 9 squat turns. I'm way out of breath. You guys are gonna be, you'll know what I'm talking about. So, after that, big break, full recovery mode, put your gear away. Then we're gonna cash out with accumulating 3 minutes. So this does not have to be unbroken, guys. Break it down however you want. I would think in terms of like 3 1-minute rounds. So from a front plank, so elbows and toes, we're just gonna take a leg and tap way out to the side and then go the other way. So I'm trying to keep my flat plank, but I'm just alternating these leg taps, and it can go as far out as you can without breaking your plank position. So I'll turn a little bit so you can maybe see what my legs are doing more. Okay, so however you need to partition that is totally fair game, but the idea is to accumulate 3 minutes of time while doing that. All right, guys? So, tough Metcon. I know you guys have been working hard to like adapt to this workout at home thing with minimal equipment. But you're doing great. Keep it up. You can do this. We'll get through this thing, guys. So I appreciate all the support, and I'm here to help you guys in any way that I can. But other than that, guys, stay safe, stay strong. See you tomorrow.